Kick to begin the game. And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. That maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Here we go! 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you!
Let's go!
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
21, check Mike 21. You're trapped.
Back to throw. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He was looking for Parker that time.
At their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Set, ready? 30 base.
42-yard line.
Hey, watch the screen.
Speed grip.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Going deep here for Parker. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready?
56 is the mic.
80 weapon.
Man, I got you. Shoot.
Get it.
Now a run with McCaffrey.
Run, go.
8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
It's our time.
It's a quarterback sneak. Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first downs.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Let's go, D. Let's go. Check 9, check 9.
Ready?
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Go, go.
Big Greystone, travel.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Hey, Echo.
56.
Say go.
2nd and 11.
Right there, 56. Bring it, bring it.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 22-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to start. And Dobbs is going to be swallowed up as he'll go down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
52 is the mic. 52 is the mic. Watch the back and watch the belly go.
2nd and long. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, but now it's 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch the run, watch the run. Hustle, 55.
Operating from the gun, Fields. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On the set.
50 seconds to Mike. Watch the run, watch the run, watch the run.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, McCaffrey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now he dumps this off over the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
The last play on the completion got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Jam, 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 jam. Check 37, check 37.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Buzz. Shoot.
They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
the quarterback sack. A 3-yard loss on the
So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders for the Dolphin field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hatch it. Off. Mike 52, 66, bullet, half.
Throwing again. Fields to Michelle on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. From the gun, Fields being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Get it.
This is McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Snap.
2nd and 4. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Pick 6.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First down, New England.
Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Kill.
They'll run with Michelle. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 33.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Can he put it aside? Let's find out. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
90, Wolf.
Get ready.
Hey, Haywood. Go.
He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun with Michel. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. And right now looking at a third pass. The third.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Throwing on first down. Fields. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance, much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass. Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Hop up. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.